Thomas. Wherever you are, I'll find you.
I'm not even gonna butcher that game's name. Looks dope though. Oh hell no, is that an alien? He's fucking cooked. He's fucking cooked.
Every room used to be in such high demand. Your wish I'll command here at the Grand.
Well, hello there.
Damn, where's my shot? That shit's fire. What's up, everybody? We're gonna watch this Xbox game showcase. We'll see if we see some good games, man. See what Xbox is cooking up. I didn't get the chance to watch this anytime earlier, so we'll see. Who's cooking up?
I'd care that the colony is in disarray. We didn't come to Arcadia to get bogged down in pointless warfare. We came to spread freedom and liberate resources.
I wonder what game this is.
Profit. But this pesky Earth Directorate agent is mucking things up. They're not
I want to say this looks like Outer Realm or whatever. That game was fun actually. I didn't beat it, but it was definitely fun. It had me in a chokehold.
Technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies. So, you see why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence. Or, better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism. Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory!
Oh, Stitch.
I'm yearning and yearning for you. My heart and red.
Damn.
Every last bit of my way. Every last bit that I'm paid. Every last bit that I save is intended for you.
Game looks dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Although the cost may be high,
Looks a lot better than that game Bethesda made.
one day
I can't remember what the hell the game's called.
you'll be mine.
Starfield. That's what it's called. This looks way better than Starfield. Crazy as hell.
That's brand new, 'cause I'm yours.
Yeah, it looks like Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds. It looks like Outer Worlds 2. Exact to be exact. It's probably Outer Worlds 2. I loved Outer Worlds, man. Outer Worlds was better game than fucking. Like I said, it was better game than Starfield.
An adventure made for capitalism by capitalism.
Yup.
Inflate our impressions and
Not gonna lie, the game looks way better than Starfield. Outer Worlds, the first one, dope ass game. This one, looking even better. Definitely gonna play it.
he goes by staying tuned after the showcase.
Gotta figure out when it drops. So I ain't gonna look at the facts. We were right.
World premiere.
Definitely right, Simone.
Babe, what's wrong?
I'm
You
sorry.
know what they need? They make another a number
I've just
two of
been so depressed lately.
that game Rick and
You know,
Morty.
fix everything.
What the hell was it
Humans are-
called? The developers of Rick and Morty. Can't think of it. Fuck. High on Life. They needed High on Life too. This looks hard as fuck. Is this High on Life 2? That looks like the gun. Bro, if this is High on Life 2, we're in the right space. That's crazy. I was just talking about it. I just said they need to make a number 2. If this is High on Life 2 or a fucking DLC, perfect. Oh, I cannot wait. This is like one of the first games I did a walkthrough on. We will. A bow.
Yeah, humans are barely
I fucking
sentient.
called it.
Scientists have done studies.
Oh,
and their
I'm
brains are
geeked.
like half the size of ours.
Not gonna lie, chat. I'm fucking geeked as fuck for this, man. I'm sorry I had to pause it, man. I'm geeked as hell for this. I'm glad they're making a number 2 of this. They should have been did this. Yes, that's what I'm fucking talking about. Coming this winter? This winter. W's in the chat. Fucking W's in the chat, fam. W's in the fucking chat. And day one on Game Pass.
World
W's in the chat.
premiere.
What we talking about? Fuck are we talking about here? Fable? Can we go 3 for 3? I think this might be Fable. Yeah, I did. Simone, I did play the I played Outer Worlds. I played Outer Worlds, the first one, but I didn't beat it. And yes, I played High on Life. I have a whole walkthrough on YouTube. A whole walkthrough. I was actually giving a giveaway up on High on Life. That is still currently going. If anybody, I don't know. I have to see if I wrote down a number of how many times I laughed to. But yeah, and I'm gonna do another giveaway for it. Nobody won the first one. I might double it. And I get the second High on Life. Yeah, so much for Fable. This probably ain't Fable. Kind of looks like a Tomb Raider a little bit. It's also giving me Residence. Okay, let me tell y'all. This game is giving me what's Hellblade Chronicles, Hellblade vibes. Definitely give me Hellblade vibes. Definitely give me Hellblade vibes. Play anywhere on Xbox Day 1 with Game Pass. Oh, Game Pass is winning. Let's go, Game Pass. No, I never play games like that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Glover, you mean an old like kid Glover game when you were a glove? I played that. I never played Save the Universe though. If that's the same game, it might be the same game. Glover Save the Universe. Nah, I've seen Glover, and I definitely never played Savage Planet. I don't even know what Savage Planet is. I'm sorry, Simone. Oh, an Xbox handheld? Oh, Nintendo Switch 2, you're done. Nintendo Switch 2, you're done. Well, see, Nintendo Switch... See, the Switch ain't never gonna be done because Nintendo's... That's because of Mario, bro. People are gonna love to play Mario, regardless. People are gonna love to play Mario, bro. It's not ever gonna kill anything, though. But it's definitely... I'm grabbing this. I'm fucking grabbing this. Hold on, chat. I'm fucking grabbing this handheld, bro. I'm grabbing it. Need this shit. I've been wanting to play real games on the go. I should have got me a Steam Deck, but I'm just getting into PC games. But this W, fucking W. Damn, no, I never played it then. I'm actually have to look into it. Anything Rick and Morty like, I have to grab. Now I wonder how big this thing's gonna be, like in your hands. It looks nice, I ain't gonna lie. Looks real good. And it's gonna come out white. You know, give me the black on this thing, gonna lie to you. Holiday of 2025?
At Xbox, we strive to put the player first. And that's what you've seen from us over the years. We've led the industry with backward compatibility. We championed crossplay and cross-progression. We deliver Game Pass, first on console, then on PC, and with cloud gaming.
Xbox coming back
So
hard.
what's next? How can we give you even more freedom, more choice, more ways to play? Our next step is to unify your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed for players, not locked to a single store or tied to one device. The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your
It's called
hand,
the Ally.
bringing
I like
together
that. I ain't
the
gonna
power
lie.
of Xbox and the freedom of Windows. On this Xbox, you can play games across your entire library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and Battle.net to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft Connect.
Damn, it's
And
over
the
with.
highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silksong
They
will be
won.
available at
Xbox
launch
won,
and
man.
in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this year. In fact,
Xbox
every new
won.
game you see in today's show will be playable on the
Yeah,
Xbox
yeah,
Ally.
Simone, they gotta get added to the curve right now.
We have always wanted you to have the unique experience of Xbox on any screen. That's why we're investing in Xbox Play Anywhere. Whether you're playing on console, PC, smart TV, or any Windows handheld like the new Xbox Ally, the Xbox experience roams with you. Your library, progression, friends,
I need
and
this.
achievements. There are over
Babe, you
1,000
watching?
Xbox
I
Play
need this.
Anywhere
This
games
is.
on Xbox
I don't know what you
today.
gotta do.
And
Go
every
sell-
new
go
game
sell-
you see
go
in
sell the
today's
box.
show, from our partners
I mean, the thing
and our
between your legs.
studios,
Get me
is
this.
Xbox
I
Play
need
Anywhere.
it. I need
And
it
because
to.
it's
I need it
Xbox,
yesterday.
you can always have access to Game Pass with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest franchises to critically
Yeah.
acclaimed indie hits.
I need this now.
Is the freedom we believe players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all every day to make this vision real. But it
Yeah,
all
y'all
comes
should.
back to
Y'all
the
y'all
games.
sound excited about this,
From
and y'all
Dead to
should.
Rights on the original Xbox to Armor Core 6, our relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment has
Let's
stood
go.
the test of time. We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players around the world, and their next game does exactly
babe,
that.
I'm serious.
From
I need
Rebel
this.
Wolf Studio, this is a story-rich action RPG steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you to explore. Thank you, and enjoy the
blood
rest of the show.
Dawnwalker? What? They about to show this? Oh, this is the fuck it, bro. They need to bring back a game like Blood Rain. I was just talking about that. Anybody remember Blood Rain? Facts. Oh, ooh, okay, hold on. Giving me For Honor vibes a little bit.
Monsters have always been here,
Kind of give me Blood Rain vibes. It does.
watching from the shadows.
I love Blood Rain.
And when we were at
Let me
our
shut the fuck up
weakest,
so we can watch this together, y'all.
they came out into the light. We feared for our lives. We should have feared for our souls.
Damn, they hung
instead.
grandma up like that? Crazy work.
The vampires didn't come to kill us. No, they came to rule. To turn us into mindless, docile cattle.
I'm fucking with this game already. Hopefully they deliver.
They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else.
I ain't gonna lie, they could have gave us a Blade game, but whatever. But, ooh.
Their worst nightmare.
If they deliver on this, this is gonna be hard. Oh, Xbox has been, they're cooking.
Trapped between
You've
the
been
two
waiting for this
worlds.
game? I didn't even know nothing about this game.
Fighting to even the score. Fighting to understand.
These motherfuckers is cooking.
Behind it all. He is out there watching.
Xbox is fucking cooking. 2026? Oh, Xbox is fucking cooking. Chat, Xbox might be back, y'all. Y'all PlayStation motherfuckers might be mad. Xbox might be back. But it's saying everything come out for PlayStation too, though. Oh yeah, this is over with, man. Xbox is going hard. They going hard, man. I don't know how PlayStation's gonna compete. You seen the game months ago? I didn't even see it. Maybe I'd be working too much. I did not see that shit. I did not see that. I can tell you what this is. This is easily Grounded 2. I didn't even play Grounded 1. Oh, never mind. This is a fucking Mario pipe. Oh, Meat Boy. I was so fucking wrong. You're lying. Don't tell me you're giving us a 3D Meat Boy. Hold on, chat. Nah, I gotta go play the first one. I never even played the I never played the side scrolling one. I gotta go play it now. We're getting another Meat Boy. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I ain't never been this excited for meat in my life. No homo, no diddy.
Super Meat Boy 3D.
W's in the chat. W's in the motherfucking chat. Let's go. Yeah, I do. I be working so much. Then I kind of fell out of love of video games for a little bit, man. And then games like Smite take my life away. And Apex, where I just played one game for a very long time.
Watch your back, Yakumo. You're a wanted criminal now.
You're not a fan of what, Meat Boy?
I'll kill the Dark Dragon myself.
Or oh hell no.
My duty as a
what is this, a Ninja Gaiden? Oh yeah, nope. You gotta be fans of stuff like this.
Breaking the Dark Dragon free.
This gotta be Ninja Gaiden, right? Yep, can't wait to play. Oh fuck yeah. I'm down. I'm gonna be broke forever.
Sayori.
Yep, it's Ninja Gaiden.
For you. There's something I need your help with.
Okay, I can understand that. I get too competitive, so competitive games ruled my life. I got way too competitive. Competitive games ruin the reason why I don't play single player games as much as I would like to. But this Ninja Gaiden game has to be bought. I have to play this.
The Dark Dragon is mine.
Ninja Gaiden 4. Let's fucking go, man. When's this drop? October? Oh yeah, we gotta grab this. And you can play it on Game Pass day one? Bro, Game Pass is W. They didn't make Game Pass maybe another $5, bro. Yeah, I pay another $5 a month for it, bro. They cooking right now. You don't like platformers? Aww. You trying to tell me you ain't never played Super Mario Brothers? Come on, man. Come on, Simone. You good? Platformers is okay, man. It's not. They're not too hard. They can be annoying though, especially when they make them super hard like Meat Boy. All right. This Indiana Jones game look good.
This is where it starts. Beneath the streets of Rome. Enter the city of Antioch. Find a secret relic. Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
Look like the Templars from Assassin's Creed. Hey, that's soon. That's soon. Alright. Yeah, we can play that with Game Pass. We gotta find out when that Xbox handheld's coming out, bro.
World premiere.
Damn, really never had a Nintendo? Wow, you are a rare specimen, Simone. You are very rare. I can't say when video games saved my life. They changed the way my life planned out. I don't know what I would be if I ain't had video games in my life. That's on everything. Hold on, before we even get into this trailer. Not gonna lie, chat. If I didn't have video games, I don't know who I would even be, man. I'd probably be in the streets doing something dumb. Probably be dead by now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. These mean streets I live in. What the hell is this? From Game Freak, the people who made Pokemon? Okay, I'm intrigued. A Souls-like? Oh, he's an outdoors kid. I can respect it though. I always wanted to learn how to fish. There was a coworker of mine who was supposed to take me fishing. I just don't want to be too. Man, damn, you got to be outside, man. Bears scare me. And moose are big as fuck. I didn't know how big moose were. Moose scare me too. But everything else about camping, this game looks dope. I'm not gonna lie, this game looks fire. But everything else about camping, Simone, yeah, I'm down with. But like, man, bears and moose are the two things that scare the fuck out of me. I ain't even that afraid of a coyote. A wolf would scare me too, but I don't think we doing that kind of like camping.
The glittering streets of Avalon sure do shine. Because they took their filth down to us.
Looks like a BioShock game.
Here's to playing in the mud.
This game was heavily inspired by fucking BioShock.
You will be paying me back until you fucking rust.
Damn.
It ain't for the spineless.
Keep your filthy pickers off me!
And it sure as shite ain't for the decent.
That's a clean sweep for one.
Damn, what do you do?
There has been a crime! Justice itself has been affronted! I have been burgled!
Lord Griswick.
Burgled!
Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill?
Everyone. At this point. This is looking alright.
We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit.
They were,
Trust your instincts, sir.
tall,
Yes, sir.
built rather slim, well, muscular. Mm-hmm. Was very quick, agile.
Go on.
With a mustache. No, larger.
I see.
Quite fashionable. That's the fiend who robbed me.
They got my good side this time. Breaking in is the easy part.
He pissed himself?
Your brandy, sir.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
These candlesticks
Oh
ain't
man, really
gold.
pissed himself.
Worthless and dull, just like you.
Oh, he needed to be robbed.
I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I say I'm touchy! There. Anything else you'd care to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here, it's all sharp edges, empty pockets, and blood on the cobbles. Goodbye, Silas.
No, no!
Hold on, y'all. Somebody asked me a question on TikTok. Bet I can answer somebody's question.
I'll leave you with a pissing pan of peaches!
You'd either got a gang at your back, or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
Them's in charge. They don't keep order. They keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him.
That's why it pays to be clever and well-armed.
Yeah, y'all, Simone's right. This game looks really great.
Let's go and end a few arguments.
Hopefully they don't make it too easy, but this game is looking really good.
Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse. Time. And if they can rewrite history, they can rewrite us. But look who just found Mummy's keys. Now I can fiddle with time. Put the bullet back in the barrel. Bring the chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake and make it like it never happened.
So that's giving you like Prince of Persia.
We can change the world as we know.
I miss the Prince of Persia games. That's probably another platform game where you ain't played Simone.
And I can even go back and change the past to change the future. And let me tell you, the hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
Alright, Xbox, you're cooking. I like that game. Clockwork Revolution. When's this drop? This is dope too.
Now let
Coming
me
in due
alone
time.
and piss off.
Touche, Xbox. Too fucking shit.
Our creative teams are dedicated to bringing players award-winning, record-breaking, critically acclaimed games. Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision, Doom, The Dark Ages from Bethesda, Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred from Blizzard, and Avowed from Xbox Game Studios. All of our teams across Xbox First Party are shipping their most played games ever, and they're also delivering more content than ever before. From original single-player
Definitely going on the list.
to vast online
Clockwork
worlds,
Revolution is definitely going on the
our teams
list.
are empowered to build the games they've always dreamed of.
I still need to get my hands on the Switch
We want our players
too.
to have the choice and flexibility of where and how they play the games our teams make. So of course, our games will be available day one in Game Pass, and every new game we make for both Xbox consoles and PC will be Xbox Play Anywhere. On behalf of our creative teams, thank you. These experiences don't stop when you put down
coming to the
controller.
Xbox? Oh,
As you've seen in recent
W's.
years,
I'll finally play
more
it.
and more of our characters,
Not that I
stories,
couldn't
and
blow it
worlds
off
are
that dust on my
expanding
PlayStation 5,
to brand new
but
audiences through TV and film. A Minecraft movie and the Fallout TV series broke records and brought millions of players into the game. We have more projects in the works as gaming continues to influence film and television like never before. When it comes to growing new franchises, Obsidian is having a year like no other. From launching a blockbuster new game like Avowed to the upcoming release of The Outer Worlds 2
I
this
can't wait to play
October.
this.
Obsidian
This
is
October's
always
crazy.
delivering great games, and they have a
When that
third
handheld come out
game
again?
launching
What time?
this year. You'll get to go deeper on it in our direct, but until then, let's take a look.
When that handheld drop, chat.
World premiere.
I need to know. I need to know. Christmas gift for this year.
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul
E-Man?
beast. With new flexible legs, the yoke girth action figure can ride anything.
That man is riding a blue man.
There's been an
That's crazy
explosion
work.
at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will and left to fight for their survival in the backyard of a deranged scientist. Formerly evil company Ominent Practical
this must be grounded
Technologies
too.
was set to dedicate a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. Tully when an explosion erupted. Dr. Tully and the teenagers' current whereabouts are also unknown.
Oh, they still didn't get. Oh, damn. They still haven't got back to regular size.
You gotta keep them separated.
I gotta play the first one. I wonder if anybody played this. Was this any good? Was this any good, chat? Ooh, Simone. Thank you there for looking though. I appreciate it. No release date for the highlight. Crazy as hell. They will drop some crazy shit. Coming July 2025. Maybe I'll just wait for Grounded 2. Grounded was fun? Alright, I'm gonna play Grounded 2. Play Grounded 2. Was it multiplayer?
The predecessor.
Not that I can get my best friend to play it anyway, but maybe I can get my girl to play it. Maybe. Maybe.
Travel log. Attempting
We can only pray.
An unprecedented orphan. It was in a state of suppressed recomposition.
The behavior pattern of the orphans populating the area is highly unusual.
Giving me Dead Space vibes. Damn, another game to add to the fucking list. And I don't really do horror games. Everybody know I don't, but I need to play more. Yeah, this looks like Dead Space.
It is highly recommended to proceed with caution.
Yep, gotta get this game too. God damn, bro, we about to be broke. All of us about to be broke as fuck. Broke as hell. And you better play it, babe, too.
They seem to act more consistently, in coordination.
Destroying the nest is now a priority.
Such is our calling.
Such is our calling.
Damn, 2025? Damn! All these games is coming out now? Damn, I'm about to be broke as fuck. I might have to go get an Xbox credit card, fam. I'm about to go get an Xbox credit card. Hopefully all these games You know what? It must be okay because it's still going. Elder Scrolls Online must be okay because it's still going. I'm surprised. Thank you for the 5 GGs. Stay wild, Moonchild. Thank you for that.
Made it.
It gotta be good because there ain't no way in hell it's still going around. What the hell is this game?
Thomas, the ship's breaking apart. There's no time.
Hold on, y'all. Could y'all imagine being in this predicament? Like, I just got done flying on a plane and I was in like a peaceful moment being up in the skies. But could you imagine like the wavelength and the brain power to be going, and like your brain would be like abysmal. And then to be having to figure out like to fix the problem as this problem was going on, like using your brain to pick the buttons and do all the things you're supposed to do like you did in training. Bro, hell no, I could never.
Wait, now!
I could never.
Come in!
Not gonna lie to y'all.
Ariane, you sacrificed everything for a new world to save mankind.
Subnautica
always
too?
love you for that.
I don't even know. I ain't even ever played Subnautica the first one. Fuck no. Stranded by yourself on a wild ass planet. Armed with a spacesuit, and that's it. Absolutely the fuck not. Looks like it could be a dope experience. You gotta be one brave ass individual to go through life like this without giving up.
Thomas, wherever you are, I'll find you.
I'm not even gonna butcher that game's name. Looks dope though. Oh hell no, is that an alien? He's fucking cooked. He's fucking cooked. Nah, I ain't never calm. Like, I am too for working in a hospital. Like, we'll put it like this. We'll put it like this, Simone. When it comes to stressful situations, I'm calm. But at the same time, in my brain's going everywhere. My brain's going everywhere. Like, it's like I'm calm on the outside, but in the inside, heart's racing. My brain's hyperactive. Oh yeah, I would look like the great leader in that situation. You probably wouldn't know I was panicking, but I'm panicking. I'm panicking bad. I'm tilting.
Premiere.
Going down, tilting.
Welcome to England, Mr. David. I know this must be a shock, having never met your real father, but he left you this hotel in his will. It's been in your family for generations, much like the caretaker. He's a little eccentric. You'll see.
Let me welcome you to the Grand, a hotel famous across the land. Every room used to be in such high demand. Your wish our command here at the Grand.
Well, hello there.
Damn, where's my shot? That shit's fire.
Would you like some help with that?
Yeah, I could do stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie. I could definitely do shit like that. Like shit like that. Yeah, I wouldn't be freaking out in situations like that because I mean it's a panic situation. So I'd be able to operate through that, Simone. It's more stressful situations like us being out in the wild and there being a bear afoot and we're running away. or some shit like that.
Just make sure the locals don't go
Not
looking for what you're
my
really
cup of tea.
up to.
Not my cup of tea.
Because if they find
But I
out,
understand situations like that. Because at hospital, people be dying. I'd be sitting there doing chest compressions, calm down, going to go grab things that the nurses and doctors need.
In this place, the only one you can really trust is me.
This is dope. I don't gonna lie. That looks like a dope game. I'ma play it just for the music alone. You need the cat. I want me a talking cat, man. Cats are so rude. They need to talk, actually. They need to talk to just so you know they're normal.
There are as many gods in the world as there are stars in the heavens. And when
This
we
is like
meet
Final
their
Destiny Warrior.
who would have guessed the defender of my
Rajan.
homeland
This is Japanese.
would be my daughter?
She unlocked the heavenly spear.
Who is this? Amaterasu? Who is this? The Avatar? Rajan, I know that just from Smite. What is this? I'm intrigued.
You can't rule if the heavenly spear is mine.
I actually want to play this to give it a try. I'm okay. I like the old school, like, you know that game that what is it called? Command and Conquer? I think it's called Command and Conquer. I like games like that. I forget what they're called. There's a name for what they're called. I can't remember what kind of game they are. But like Command and Conquer, there was Halo came out and did a game like this, which was cool. So I don't know. I am into games like this. I am into strategy games. Definitely am into strategy games. Might have to give it a try.
주권 국가의 자주적 결정을 누가 허락하는가? 만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단의 이익을 저해한다면
Command and Conquer was definitely not shit.
당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며
She has some Air Max
당신의
Pros.
의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때 자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까? 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단인가? 그렇게 믿고 있거나 믿고 싶을 뿐.
I don't know what the hell this is. What should I play, Simone? Give me some recommendation. This is like a new age Splinter Cell or something? It looks like it.
당신은 무엇 때문에 분노하는가?
Yeah, this looks dope.
당신의 분노는 스스로 결정한 것인가? 누군가 당신의 분노를 이용한다. 지정태.
Damn, that game looks dope too. What the fuck, Xbox? Y'all been in the motherfucking what? I don't know what the Ghostwire.
World premiere.
That game came out? I'm gonna have to go check that out. I didn't know that game came out yet. I did not know Ghostwire came out. I was definitely looking at that. I just never knew it dropped.
Novo. Te quemaite, mana.
That's a solid list.
Muy te unanite laura. Dia. Novo tu alibemo iwalotaname. Ona otalima. Diefemo. Teonami.
It looked like 2026 is going to be the year for gaming. I thought this year had a lot of good games drop. See, now this is a game that babe, you could play to try to get your gaming skills up. And you could pause it if the kids get on your nerves. You could pause it real quick. But this is the type of game you need to get into to start your gaming journey off on. Because you trying to start with the Last of Us is crazy, and you never played a game before, but you trying. Land of Luna 2? There's a 1? I didn't know there was a version 1. Children's Belief. Which is this Konoha? 2 hours as I'm showing games is crazy. Xbox came to party big time. Fallout 76 was not good, man. I love Fallout games, and it just wasn't it. Maybe I need to go back and try it out, but it was not it when it first came out.
Beautiful day to relax by the old fishing hole, wouldn't you say? When it comes to fishing, Appalachia is a land aswim with opportunity. Yes, you'll find fish of all flavors in every
Who's eating that radiated fish?
From its mightiest of rivers to its humblest of ponds. Just step up to the bank, cast your line, and when your bobber starts bobbing, reel in the rewards. What do you got on there, Jed?
I do have a Discord.
And how are they biting today?
I do have a Discord. I just don't have like a Discord channel. I need somebody to set one up for me. Damn, Corey, get the words out.
Bagging the big fish starts with finding the right tools for the job. There are as many unique combinations of rods, reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish in the sea. And when you've caught your fill, pop over to
I
the
do
local
love that
tackle
Fallout.
shop to swap
In one of
fish
its more
tails.
difficult modes, you do have to eat and drink water for survival, and I think a lot of other games should take that into consideration.
No matter what troubles
Especially
plague
games
the
like
future
Skyrim and
wastelands of Appalachia,
Oblivion,
you can always find comfort
which is
in
from the same
cozy
game
little
studio, I
joys like
believe.
this. You just got to know where to look. Vault Life is your ticket to easy living. Design and build your own little slice of paradise. A place to show off all the bits and bobs you collect in your travels. Got a green thumb?
As soon as I'm done with
Plant
this,
your
I'll
own
send it
peaceful
to you.
vegetable garden. And nothing warms the heart like a neighborhood cookout. Ah, community makes a wasteland a waste home. Join today, and tomorrow you'll be kicking back and sharing a meal with friends in beautiful Appalachia.
Yeah, this Pip Boy on. Yeah, he ain't eating that shit. Everybody plays a Fallout game to go fishing. I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell they be thinking. Solo level? It didn't take them that long to try to capitalize on this game, huh? I mean, this anime. I ain't gonna lie, they had me at first. Nah, I don't care. Y'all are not about to ruin solo leveling for me with this video game. Not gonna do it. I love the manga because funny story, chat. The manga is Solo Level. The manga is the first manga I ever picked up. It was all in color. Loved it. Picked it up. Got like the first 5 chapters, 5 books. Put it down. Heard they was animating it, so I was like, all right, I'll wait for the animation come out. And now I want to get back into the manga. Now I need to get back into the manga. You understand? Needs to get back into the manga. But they're not about to ruin that. They're about to ruin the anime or the manga for me. With that game. They're not. They will not. They will not ruin it for me.
Premiere.
What the hell? Power? This looks dope. I'm mad. This has to be Power World. Is it just me or am I like, it's not Power World? I'm definitely gonna play it. Damn, not Power World though. I thought it was gonna be like a version of Power World. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that game's dope too.
Hey, what's up,
even though
everyone?
it's all cutesy and shit.
Skater. I just want to say thanks to everyone for all the love and support we've seen
Damn,
since we announced
Tony Hawk got
Pro
ancient,
Skater 3 and
fam.
4 a few months ago. These games have changed my life. But more than that, I've seen
Damn,
them help
how old
spread a
are you?
love and appreciation
Why
for
is Tony
skating
Hawk this
all over
old?
the world. And that means everything to me and the team. I can't wait for you all to experience the game.
Damn, bro. How old am I? Tony Hawk look ancient. Bro, this nigga looks 70. You're rich. You should still look 40. You should still look 40. Why do you look 75? Damn, Tony.
It's been rebuilt with so much care and
In
attention
high
to
school, you
detail.
was the
with
man,
some brand new
Tony.
parks, new music, new skaters, and more. And you can enjoy it all with
Thank
your friends
you.
with up to
Thank you,
8
Simone.
players in multiplayer.
I'll go in there
Tony
and I'll
Hawk's
look
Pro
at
Skater
them.
3 and 4 officially drops July 11th, and we have a lot more surprises to come. Check out the launch trailer now.
Who wants to play an ancient ass Tony Hawk game? I ain't gonna lie. Damn. But I mean, but you would think he would have all kinds of vitamins though, Simone. Yeah, Nintendo gonna have a lot of fun with this one. They gonna have fun competing with it because that ally looks amazing. Yeah, Caden. The Allies definitely gonna give the Switch 2 some competition. I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo try to sue Xbox. I'm just joking. I know they can't sue them. But definitely, I'm surprised Nintendo didn't try to like patent handheld video games. My boy Mikey. Master Chief Brew under the Doom guy. You know what? I hope Tony Hawk does well. Yeah, yeah, and it shows. Simone, it shows. That boy needed everything in life, and he did not put it on. Rich and didn't take care of his skin is crazy. Too rich to look like that, man. Way too rich to look like that. Rich people usually find the spirit of the fountain of youth. I'm gonna have to waste all my income tax on fucking video games next year. Video games and DreamCon is what I'm wasting my money on next year. But don't nobody ask me for shit. Well, I can understand farmers aging pretty bad too, because for just some fact they have a hard life. You know, out there milking cows, raising cattle, fucking taking care of horses, all kinds of shit, just working out in the elements. I can imagine farmers age bad, but Tony Hawk? Rich ass Tony Hawk? Nah. He got some explaining to do. I ain't gonna lie, this looks dope too. A sword out the throat is crazy. Bro, 2026, bro. We're all no, it's official. It's official. Nah, I ain't helping nobody out next year. Babe, you got it all twisted. It's going straight to video games. I ain't gonna lie to you. You might have to go find you a new man. I'm gonna be broke as hell. The kid's gonna have to find a new father. I'm gonna be asking for shoes and shit. I'm gonna be like, nah. I really can try to go back and watch. No, this ain't doing. This is Gears of War.
Look who decided to show up.
I tried to go back and watch play the original Gears of War. It was a hard play. Only because of the graphic, not because of the game. They're making a remastered version of it. Is it just Gears of War 1 or is it all three?
Looks like they upgraded. Nausea, baby.
Going for the long bomb, baby.
Let's do this. This is gonna be awesome.
No, the fuck it would not be. August 26th. I wonder if is it just the first Gears of War? Yeah, nah. All of it's for Game Pass? So, oh. Alright, man. I can keep my money in my pocket. Thank you, Simone. You're right. What did I say? Game Pass should go up another $5? They should probably go up another $7. They're cooking. I would pay $7 more a month. They are cooking. Xbox winning. I don't know what PlayStation's gonna do. PlayStation lost. I mean, yeah, these games are coming to PlayStation, but you gotta pay. We don't. Y'all are fucked. Unless you have a PC. I've never played a Persona game. Maybe I need to get on the bandwagon. No, I just keep forgetting that it says down in the corner, play anywhere Xbox, and it says the Xbox Game Pass.
The Smugglers League is always there.
Sea of Thieves.
But you
I tried to play this one time, and that was it.
Hear us. And the only way you'd ever know it is if that's what we wanted. As smugglers, we deal in the goods others are.
I feel like Sea of Thieves is good if you had people to play it with.
And don't forget the rum.
It's a life of danger like no other. So I guess my question is, can you handle that?
Yeah, we might have to get him a PC. Now, I already got him a PS5. Like, he won a PS5. The funny thing is, Simone, I do want to give a giveaway away where I do give away a PC. But right now, I'm in the middle of, like, gathering my stuff up so I can do a podcast. So after that, that might be the move. But I remember when I was something not PS5 because they had to go through customs. I pretty much basically bought the PS5 twice because I got the PS5 and then had to send it to him, and it was almost like $500 just to send it down there to him.
You are pirates after all.
And then I think he had to pay for it once it got to customs. Like, he had to pay to get it.
To the Smugglers League. You're paying for that.
Damn, season 17? Sea of Thieves must be doing well. Alright, Sea of Thieves. Okay. Might have to jump in the bandwagon. That's another game I could play with you, babe, to like get your little gaming sense down.
World premiere.
Oh, they must be serious about this one. They dropped the F-bomb.
Not in a hurry because northbound is backed up all the way to 18th Street. And the southbound ain't looking much better.
This is ridiculous. Please, come on.
Are you one of them? You're here for the track.
Invincible.
No, Dad, not even close.
Damn, Mark, get up.
I hoped you'd understand why I had to do this.
I gotta watch season 2 of this.
I'd like to propose a third option.
I'm not your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good. I trusted you.
Fighting game? No. Not gonna lie, this is a skip for me too. The only fighting game I care about is 2XKO. It looks cool though.
Let's do this.
Why is everybody trying to make a tag game? PlayStation just dropped something that had got a 5v5 team game with the Marvel characters.
I am ending you. I see it all now.
This is skip. We're good. We're good. We don't need this. Nah. Believe it or not, chat, I've never played Final Fantasy VII. As big of a game as it is, I played it a little bit, like the demo. Never played the actual full game. Oh, it's coming from Xbox?
I'm here to even the odds.
Alright, maybe I'll play it.
Know your place, little lamb. There's no one to save you now.
The last Final Fantasy game I played was the first one with Lightning. Yeah, protagonist had the pink hair. She was dope. I think her name was Lightning. That's like one of the only Final Fantasy. I actually think it is the only Final Fantasy game I actually played to completion.
Valisthea cannot endure a second claim upon her being. But she
This looks dope though.
be saved by you.
Oh, available today. Might have a dabble. Yeah, what's the Final Fantasy with Lightning? Is that 13? 13 or 12? I know it's not 10. It gotta be like 13. I think Lightning's in 13 and 14. Maybe no, maybe Lightning's in 12 and 13. Yeah, I think I'm about right. I'll have to Google that when I get done with this. If I can Google it on my phone real quick. Final Fantasy 13. She must have been in 13 or 14. Thank you, Simone. I just looked it up. I was right though. Crazy, right? What the hell is this? Oddworld? Kind of remind me of Oddworld. Matter of fact, why didn't they bring back an Oddworld game for the Xbox? I'm really surprised they didn't do that yet.
Games like Psychonauts 2 showed how Double Fine excels at creating unique and innovative experiences, and Keeper is no exception. Looking ahead, next year marks 25 years of Xbox. It's a big milestone for the
that's why they
platform
dropping
and
on
franchises
games.
that you helped build and make popular.
Makes sense.
We couldn't have done this without everyone who's been with us on this journey. As we think about bringing a new generation of players to these iconic franchises, I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning.
Halo.
Today, you've seen an incredible range of games from creators across the globe. Creators like In Exile, reaching for new heights with Clockwork Revolution. Sluggerfly, making Team Meat's modern classic platformer into 3D. Square Enix, bringing more of the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy franchise to our players. And Team Ninja, returning to the beloved series they debuted on Xbox. You've also seen the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld, which lets you bring your Xbox experience and your library with you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth of the games, updates, and experiences that are coming to Xbox from our partners and our own creative teams. We're seeing more players on our platform and in our games than ever, thanks to all of you. We're proud of the creativity that Obsidian is delivering this year. Immediately after Showcase, our Direct begins, where you'll go inside the studio for an extended look at The Outer Worlds 2 and Grounded 2. Thanks for joining us today. But before we get into the Direct, we have a final world premiere. Enjoy.
All right, last but not least, let's go. Yeah, this is huge as hell. Xbox is a whole W, man. A whole ass W.
Welcome to the Guild. We have been expecting you. Please, follow me. You already know us as a global tech leader. Our software, our systems, combined with our skilled team, is designed to save lives.
The hell is this?
Your years of service have shown you the importance of our work. Here, you'll witness the global scope of that mission in action. Let me introduce you to our esteemed visionary.
For too long, we have been bound by outdated systems, accepting limitations instead of redefining them. The Guild is safeguarding tomorrow, now. We are pioneering the future of protection worldwide. Our advancements are designed to elevate everyday life, reshaping the future of technology on a global scale. I'm Emma.
What's up, Jamal?
CEO of the Guild.
They just tapped into the Matrix. Doo-doo, man, that's crazy. You beat that boss on Black on Wukong yet? Black Myth Wukong? Black Myth Wukong, right? Black Mist. Either or, you know what I mean. This game was good too. I think I only seen one game I went and played at this whole showcase.
Fear is a powerful thing. David Mason.
Oh shit, they're turning him old? Did you say dead? Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Fuck that. I thought this was something else. Turn this shit the fuck off. Oh man, really? I ain't gonna lie, that kind of disappointed me. Black Ops 7, come on. Facts, ooh, COD, facts. Ooh, COD, really? That's how y'all end it? Fuck no. Kill it with fire. Not even just kill it with fire, Simone. Kill it with fire. Okay, I guess that was it for the showcase. And now we're gonna watch just the wreck. Hopefully it's not too boring. If it is too boring, I might turn it off. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Might turn it off. We'll watch it though.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment. We here at the studio have joked around that this has been the year of Obsidian, with Avowed releasing early this year and now ending the year with 2 more games. And what better way to cap this incredible year for us than by doing what our studio does best, sequels.
That's where I come in. You can get out of here.
Y'all do
Thank you so
sequels
much.
best?
No, you're doing great. You nailed
Oh,
it.
no, y'all don't.
The sequel is the lifeblood of every great franchise. Think about it. The original creates the world and builds fandom, but the sequel, that's what makes it worth remembering. No
If
sequel,
you do it right.
no hoverboard. No sequel, no dual SMGs. No sequel, no raccoon tail. No sequel, no Zune 2. Which doesn't
Oh, he
really
never
exist,
beat
but I
that
wish it
boss,
had.
Simone. Yeah, what did you do on her?
There was a Zune 2. I'm Mark, the head of sequels here at Obsidian, and I have sequelized everything. Blockbuster movies to AAA video games to my first marriage, so trust me.
Shit, my
I know what
first
I'm
marriage
doing.
is crazy.
Come along on this journey with me. Part 2.
Yeah, Outer Worlds 2 is definitely gonna be a game.
Let the killing commence.
Yeah, and make sure you stream it too. Don't half-ass us. I wanna watch your failure live.
The Outer Worlds 2 is a sequel to The Outer Worlds 1. It's a continuation of the themes of robber barons in space and how people are controlled by the stories they're told by the people who have power over them. This time we're able to go a lot deeper because we have more time and money, which is a great thing.
Great
and we're able
thing,
to make it a much
'cause y'all
more
were
true Obsidian reactive
way
RPG than we
better
were the
game
first time around.
than Starfield.
So we're going deeper and more complex with everything for this sequel. Deeper story, lore, RPG interactions, reactivity, all the things we've been known for as a company. It's really a complete realization of everything people want from an Obsidian game. Surprisingly, this is the first time in over 25 years that I've had the chance to do a full sequel for a world that I helped co-create. It's really just a fantastic opportunity to explore and expand the universe in interesting ways, and to go even further with the themes of how people are affected by living in a dystopian corporate reality.
You can shoot your way through it, you can talk your way through it, you can sneak your way through it. And so no matter what kind of play style that you like, this is just an awesome franchise and an awesome game to jump into, even if it's your first one.
The first Outer Worlds was a great base to start from, as it has all the elements of a great Obsidian RPG. Interesting characters, deep worlds, important choices.
True.
In the Outer Worlds 2, not only did we want to double down on those elements, but we wanted to give players even more of it.
We've also put a lot of investment into skills and traits that impact things like combat, conversations, and areas that we call RPG interactions, which are the part of the world where players can use their specific skills, perks, and backgrounds to solve problems in unique ways in our new,
That's
bigger
dope.
worlds.
I love a deep RPG experience, and building out that RPG crunchiness for our players was at the forefront of what we set out to create. We prioritize those deeper RPG options with different character builds and combos so players can express their role-playing power
Well, I
fantasies.
thought that was his level 3,
We also have different
390, bro. I
equipment
seen a
options for
skull. I
different
said,
playstyles.
oh yeah, that's crazy.
And different companions with different abilities.
And the great thing about this is you'll be able to play this on the iLab. What are we talking about here?
In the first Outer Worlds, you start off as the Stranger, which was basically a blank slate to build on top of with various attribute points that would begin to define your personal experience in the game. You can make any kind of character you want, but we've given you a role. That role is an Earth Directorate agent. You can think of them as kind of like space cowboys or space sky marshals. They're the good guys that go into places and kind of fix everything that's wrong. You're gonna be one of those.
What if I don't
But
wanna
we
be a
don't
good guy?
tell you why you joined the Earth Directorate. There could have been a lot of different reasons, right? It could have been because you're an actual lawbringer and you want to go in there and spread law throughout the galaxy.
No.
It could be
I
that
never
you're a
watched that
roustabout.
tomorrow.
You just had nothing better to
What the
do.
hell is that?
After you pick your background, one of the really important choices you have next is choosing
I
your
have to look
traits.
that up now.
While we had attributes in the first Outer Worlds, we've leaned into traits for the Outer Worlds too, which are these big changes to your character depending on which ones you pick. So it could be something like Brilliant, where you can tag extra skills and you start getting extra skill points. And that's obviously really great if that's how you want to build your character. You can also go and do something like Lucky, where you get extra critical chance, and you also get a lot of really cool options throughout the game as well. Of course, we brought back Dumb, so players love the Dumb option.
Tell me, do you believe in signs? Not quite what I meant, but I like your contempt for boundaries. I could put your adventure spirit to good use.
And you get like lots of really cool, fun conversation options in the game, but we took that even further. And again, there's lots of elements in the game where you can be dumb and use that for something. Could be something as simple as banging on a machine to get it to work.
My light too. Right. Just talking about that.
After you've invested in some of your traits, your next choices are going to be choosing your skills. The skills themselves basically allow you to build on your playstyle and what your character is doing in the game. That will be everything from playing stealthily to speccing for an explosive specialty. Throughout your entire journey, your character continues to change with the different choices you make. In the Outer Worlds 1, it actually had more skills than we have, so we condensed them down to really the core and essence of what we really wanted there. But we made each point that you put into a skill much more impactful. So instead of getting small percentage changes, we actually did much larger changes per point that you put into each skill. And again, all these things, because of how they're checked inside the world itself, can matter quite a bit. You know, just even having one additional skill point in something can open up a lot more options in the world itself. If anybody's played Fallout New Vegas, they'll be very familiar with like the perk system. We basically borrowed that, but went even grander. We actually have more perks than Fallout New Vegas did. But here's the cool thing, right? We check and use perks for literally everything, right? So you can do everything from, hey, I want to make a stealthy build that steals stuff and is really good at that. Okay, great. Well, you can take maybe the pickpocketing perk. So that's not available to everybody, but if you select that, now you can actually go around and steal things out of people's pockets.
I like that.
There's another perk called heavy-handed, right? Where say you're a melee person, what this does is now your power attacks that you use actually knock people down.
Oh man, I really like the serial killer perk.
Serial killer perk?
As you start killing people, they will drop hearts. And you can take those hearts, and essentially you're taking these trophies, you could say, and it's actually giving you a permanent health bonus every time you do it. We have this perk called Assassin. Now, this is an early game perk that you can take, which every time you stealth attack an enemy, you're actually going to get a movement bonus for a certain amount of time.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Before he even noticed. Oh yeah, Outer Worlds 2 is about to be Game of the Year.
Were a system that
I'm
everybody
calling
loved
it
from the
now.
first game,
Outer Worlds 2 is Game of the Year 2026.
We wanted it to really reflect how you were playing the game and give you a bonus that you actually wanted to really engage with.
Calling it now.
With the flaw system returning, we knew we needed to go bigger, better, and more real than ever
And
before.
also, thanks
So,
Jamal for sharing the stream.
we turned to the team. I told them, no bad ideas. Give me what you got. Okay, we need more flaws. We need them to be real. I want to put them in the game, so give me something. Inspiration. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I have bad knees.
What?
You got bad knees? They hurt when you walk a lot?
Yes.
When you walk too much, they hurt?
No cartilage.
Sounds boring. Makes you sound like a boring person, but it's in the game.
What?
It's a good flaw. What about you?
I like to take small things sometimes.
So you're stealing?
No, I'm taking.
Look at his
When do you get
face.
them back?
I don't.
Claire. Claire, you shouldn't be stealing. What are you doing? You shouldn't be stealing, Claire.
Tiny crimes.
Tiny crimes? Do you hear the second part, though? It's a crime.
Well,
You're stealing. Claire, that's wrong. You can't steal things, okay? But it's an amazing flaw, and I'm putting it in the game. But you're a bad person. And are you the one that took my stapler?
do you need it?
Yeah. Give it back.
Okay.
Please. You, what do we got? Flaw.
I like to stare at the sun.
How long did you stare at the sun?
Just lunch break.
An hour?
Oh, I only get 30. You guys get an hour?
I get an hour.
An hour.
Oh. Makes me feel energized.
How many fingers am I hold up?
3?
No. Anything else? We'll put it in the game. We'll put it in the game because I feel bad for you. Anything else?
One of my favorite flaws is something called bad knees. It will actually give you the option to take this flaw that'll make it so that you move faster throughout the game. But the problem is, anytime you stand up, your knees are going to make a loud popping noise that makes it so that, well, everyone around you is going to hear you.
There's one called Kleptomaniac. This is really interesting because what it does is when you steal something, you can actually sell it for more bits than normal. And like that sounds really great. The drawback is sometimes when you're looking at things in the world that are owned by somebody else, you'll automatically steal them. So you have to be very careful about how you use them.
One of our more
That's
wacky perks
dope.
is the Sun
Hey, this
Gazer
game is-
flaw,
it's over
and
with.
it just gives everyone cataracts while playing their game. So everything becomes like light shafts and blooms and hazes, and makes the game pretty unplayable if you happen to choose that perk.
If you happen to be the type of player that habitually reloads your weapons like I do, well, you'll be offered the flaw of over-prepared. Now, you'll get larger magazine sizes on all of your weapons, but if you ever fully empty your magazine, you're gonna take a debuff for a while. While we support options like being a gunslinger who wants to key into destructive weapons,
Game of the
or
year.
a rogue who wants to alpha strike their enemies before they know what hit
Game
them,
of the fucking year.
we also allow for a lot of fun and experimental builds. You can be a mad scientist who utilizes gadgets and wacky science weapons and armors. Or even a psychopath who gains permanent bonuses to health by murdering their friends.
Nothing shows the impact of these character build options better than, in my opinion, the bridge area, which has a quest
Murdering
you
your
get
friends
early
is-
on in Paradise Island.
Oh, they're cooking. They're
Not only do you
fucking
kind of encounter this
cooking.
very early, and it's a very core one to the story, but it really expresses our philosophy of allowing the player to solve problems in a bunch of ways. So you may solve it by, speech options. You may talk to them and maybe have to go do a quest for them and really kind of prove that you're a friend of the Protectorate to get by.
I may have need of your help, stranger, if you are ready to seize an opportunity to show fealty to the Protectorate.
You could go guns blazing and you could just take everyone out inside the POI, lower the bridge itself, and kind of get across.
Setting back down. Oh, they have ragdoll physics. Oh, I can't wait.
You could sneak in.
Oh, it
lower
is
the bridge, and
demented,
actually
and I love
sneak
it.
in under
I'm
the
here
bridge
for the
to get
whole
over to the
game.
other side.
I want this game to come out now. Like they're playing. They're playing. I need this game now.
You can bypass the bridge entirely if you found like certain gadgets, like the shield gadget that protects you from poison gas as you go across, or the double jump boots, which kind of allow you to jump across the chasm and get across that way. There's even a really kind of messed
Let's
up
go.
way, right? Which is players can actually sacrifice one of their companions.
Yeah,
the companion
Jamal, go be
who they just found.
some
as
move
part
on
of-
first, man, before you start playing
We're
games
no
like
different
this.
than the breeze if we start tossing our own to the rats.
Let me stop fucking with
I
you.
sure as law ain't gonna follow someone who can't see the wrong in it.
I must admit, I'm surprised we could come to an understanding. But I thank you for your loyalty, stranger.
This is the game
As promised,
Starfield should
we
have
shall
been,
have clearance
and that's
to
just,
cross
and that's the
this
fucked up thing about this.
It's such
Outer
a fun
Worlds is the
quest,
game
but again,
Starfield
it
should
really
have been.
showcases that we want you to be able to solve this in whatever way you want to. When you build your character your way, we're there for you. We really want you to have the experience that you want to have out of this.
From the very beginning of our discussions about the Outer Worlds, we really knew we wanted every game to take place in a different colony. This lets us expand on all aspects of the universe. Every colony can be its own thing with its own flavor, and we can center them around anything we want. Any ideas or setting we're interested in. Arcadia is an isolated colony with abundant resources, and it's run by an authoritarian faction called the Protectorate. Their dictatorship is thematically based around the question of how much freedom people will give up for security and luxury.
A lot.
For Protectorate subjects, unfortunately, that answer is everything. The Protectorate is also
Wow,
incredibly
Jamal,
wealthy
that's
because
what
it
you
was
talking
founded
about,
by the
my
inventor of the
forehead.
skip drives, which are the Outer World's faster-than-light engines.
I mean, that must be
But
easy
those
to
skip
talk
drives are
about
starting to
everything
cause
else
rifts
other
in
than being
space-time,
some
which are
Wukong,
cutting
because
off
you
all the
can't
other
do that
colonies on
right.
Earth from being able to trade with each other.
Must make
The Order of
everything
the
around you
Ascendant
so much
is an
easier
offshoot
to
of the
talk
Order of
about.
Scientific
I
Inquiry from the
understand.
original game, and like them are a science-based religion with the same goal of solving the universal equation, which will allow them to predict and alter the future to the benefit of all mankind. They used to be part of the Protectorate, but they split off to focus on solving the equation for the good of everyone, not as a way to simply control the masses. The player's been sent to Arcadia as an Earth Directorate agent to find out how the skip drives are causing the rifts and what can be done to stop them. Each of the factions have their own solutions to the rift problem and their own goals. The Protectorate wants to close them to protect their legacy as the inventor of the drives and their wealth. The Order wants to close them not only for the good of everyone, but also because they're complicating the math they're using to solve the universal equation. And Antes just wants to be able to open and close them at will to control all the trade routes between
I can actually wear a fitted hat.
In addition to expanding the themes and lore of the Outer Worlds, we're also expanding the humor, so each faction has its own flavor of absurdity. Anti's Choice is a merger between Anti-Cleo and Spacer's Choice from the original game, and there are corporate representatives in the Outer Worlds too. They've invaded Arcadia to liberate their resources for all of humanity, at a profit, of course.
One of my favorite things from Fallout New Vegas is the radio system. It was just iconic for me, and I wanted to make sure that the Outer Worlds 2 had that. So we actually built out 3 different radio stations, one for each of the major factions. You also have a ton of music. Each station might have, like, I think 20 tracks of unique music that we've made for it. It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
but the really cool part about this entire thing is that we actually put a lot of reactivity into the radio. So it will respond to the things that are going on around the world that you've been interacting with. So if you go into a location, let's say you solve a problem for the Protectorate folks, if you listen to the Protectorate radio station, they're gonna be cheering you on as a hero.
Wonderful news, everyone. The Zeranium gas leaks at the Automech repair facility, strongly believed to be caused by Anti's Choice malefactors,
it's coming. It's coming to Xbox. Some Wukong's coming to Xbox, and just for you, it's on PC too, and I have a PC, Jamal. And then on top of that, Jamal, I also have a PS5. You know, the guy who also you won a PS5 off of. I actually have my own.
Of how we're going deeper and more complex this time around. They're integrated into the game's storyline much more than we did on the first Outer Worlds. And like with everything else in the game, they have a lot more reactivity. There are 6 companions in the Outer Worlds too.
Which I'm gonna probably play that a little bit later on today.
But this time they are also connected to a different faction.
Might play it after this.
And have character arcs that the player can affect through their choices. Your first
this should be almost over with.
He's another Earth Directorate agent like you, and he's looking for your help to decide whether he wants to become an even better agent or to turn his back on the Earth Directorate completely. There's also a somewhat cute Automech support drone that is basically.
Oh, I know I would beat it before Jamal does. There is no ifs, ands, and buts about it.
Part of the
I can play that game now and catch up to him right now.
Assassin. That's right.
Easily.
He's a deadly mathematician who may or may not have some unfinished business to attend to with the players.
I just don't have the money to buy it right now.
There's also a cultist named Azza who is part of a sub-faction that worships the rifts, and in her case, violence in general. You can choose to either turn her away from overt violence,
but if it comes to Game Pass for Xbox,
tendencies.
You're done for,
At one
Jamal.
time, Anti's Choice had a program to graft soldiers with animal parts to make them more formidable. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work, and most of them are now dead.
As a matter of fact, I have a challenge to you, Jamal. I'm gonna look up when some Wukong comes to Xbox, and if it's in a reasonable time frame, I will challenge you to, if I beat that game before you, I wonder what the wager should be. We should do something. It could either be, it gotta be something great. I gotta think of something. Maybe one of us will shave our heads off or something like that. Something unique. But I'll challenge you to something.
There's a
I feel like I could beat that game before you.
Inez, and she wants the player to help her fix her graft, among other things. Finally, there's Tristan. He's a protected arbiter who is judge, jury, and executioner all rolled into one heavily armored package. It is your choice to either help him judge wrongdoers or show him what true justice looks like.
We definitely have reactivity in the game
The
based
PC
on
would
how
be a
you've been
good
treating your
idea.
companions.
That's a lot. It's
I won't
very
reveal the end
expensive,
of the
but I
game,
gotta
let's
see
say
when it
if
comes
you've not
out
been treating
and
him
how
well,
far
you will
along
find out
Jamal
at the end
is
of the
in
game what that means.
Blacklist Wukong.
Companions are a very, very important part of merchandising because that's the real beauty of the sequel. We're talking merch, baby.
Black's that eyebrow
It
is
is the
crazy.
lifeblood. It is what fuels us. Do you want to see some of my ideas? Hop, hop. Check this out. Gen Alpha loves body pillows, especially ones that look like human beings for some reason, right? Who needs a significant other when you could have a knife-wielding space psycho up in your sheets, huh? What do they do with them when they get them, huh? Maybe a little napping, maybe a little snuggling, maybe a little Nah.
The visuals of the first Outer Worlds depicted a frontier colony in space. The Outer Worlds 2 is driven by an invasion of the Arcadia colony system by Auntie's Choice, which shifts the visuals to be more reminiscent of a World War I-like setting in space. That evolution is seen across all aspects of the game, starting with the factions. How do you militarize everything, including extreme capitalists or math-crazed scientists? In a World War I setting, war comes with propaganda. The Sovereign uses it to maintain control.
Damn, Simone,
Auntie's
you have
Choice uses
no
it to help their
fucking faith
bottom
in this
line.
guy,
The
Jamal.
Order just wants to show how
None.
it exists within the grand plan.
Is
We
this
want
his first
players to
Souls-like
feel
game?
like Arcadia is a living, breathing place
That's the real
scarred by a
question.
long-standing war. Fairfield, one of the first towns you encounter, was once under protectorate control, but has recently been taken over by Auntie's Choice. They don't just
that gives them
occupy
a
the
good
town,
window.
they rebrand it with their signature style, repainting buildings,
When that
posting
game drops for
guards, and
Xbox,
adding propaganda-based
it honestly
holograms
don't even
featuring
drop for
Auntie
Xbox.
and the
I'll
Moon
play it
Man.
on my PC
Showing the
as long as I
towns
can use a
evolving after
controller.
the invasion
I gotta
helps
figure
us push
out
immersion for our players.
when I'm gonna have
One
the
of
money.
our priorities in
It's
visually
all about the
realizing
money.
the world of
to
the
be
Outer
able to
Worlds
buy it.
2 was making sure everything is clear and recognizable from the player standpoint. We
Let
want
me
to
see
make
how
sure
much it is
each
right
faction
now.
has a particular look and design. So when the player is running across these vast, different environments and landscapes, they're recognizing the motifs and visuals of who they're talking to, what they're going to be talking about, and how that progresses throughout the story. The first Outer Worlds was really about player interfacing with corporations. And while we have that in the Outer Worlds 2, we really want to express not just the corporations, but how the player interacts with other facets of the world, like government entities or religious structures. And then we elaborate on those.
With larger environments, we wanted to encourage exploration by improving player mobility across the board. Now you can run, slide, double jump, mantle,
Yeah,
and
it's
parkour your way
$60. I gotta
through
wait.
all of the nooks and crannies of these worlds.
But
it
I got
really
you,
allows the
Jamal.
player to just
That's
explore and have
55.
fun, finding really cool stuff.
Eventually. Ooh, weapons and gunplay. Let me shut up.
We've aimed to make everything in the Outer Worlds 2 better from top to bottom. The RPG elements were the start, but that's touched our story, our art, and especially our gameplay.
Thanks for the link,
A
Simone.
good sequel is true to the original. That's first and foremost, right? Like, we all want to add in a bunch of things as you're making a sequel, right? We want to make it bigger and better in every way. That's what we were trying to do here. And I thought we did not need this consultant. We've made enough sequels. We understand how to do this. And I will say, I don't think it's been entirely successful.
I am very proud of the combat improvements we have made in the Outer Worlds 2, thanks to my patented combat system. You may be thinking to yourself, it can't be that good. Shush, what are you even talking about? You haven't seen it yet. Watch this. Put a helmet on, because I'm about to blow all of your minds with my COMBAT
I ain't gonna lie, his swag is pretty
system,
lit.
combat
I like his
system.
swag.
My name is Mark, I'm the head of sequels. Shall we begin? You're thinking, what's C for? C, capitalize the fact that the people loved the first game. We're gonna take those people, we're gonna make them buy the sequel, giving out pounds, pounds, pounds. Quick ones, ha, ha, not you, Dev. Here we go. What comes after C? O. Optimize for player satisfaction. I am terrified of online gamers, okay? I want to make them happy. So let's, okay? All right. Mobilize the players so they're ready for that sweet, sweet pre-order. Clap with me. Sweet, sweet.
Wow.
You don't have rhythm, Brandon, just say it. Sweet, sweet pre-order. Everybody has a different rhythm and it's blowing mine. And here we go. B, burglarize. What is this? It's basically just finding new ways to loot dead bodies. You know what I mean? Right, Otis? Okay. Well, it's a big one again. A, you got to agonize about how many people are going to be angry that we have just put so much combat into this thing and almost no romance at all. We should look at ourselves. What is wrong with us? Huh? We can't have one love story in
We're
this?
damaged.
How many people have been in love? Raise your hands. Raise your hand if you're in love. Okay.
Yeah, they did a really good.
Put your hand down.
They did really good with casting this
T,
dude and the writing.
In
This shit is
French,
hilarious.
That means 2, sequel.
I think that means 3.
Yeah, you're getting ahead of yourself. Come on.
You're getting ahead of yourself.
We're on 2. And how do we end it? Anything is possible. And we've established that we're the best there is, and there's no sequel better than us. And if I could just say one more thing, thank you
You might
very
be right.
much.
This might
I
be
know
game
I've
of the
kind
year.
of changed the world of video games today.
For the Outer Worlds 2, we wanted to improve gunplay in every way. We focused on improving the feel of each weapon, the way a weapon snaps into ADS, the way recoil feels when firing, and how impactful our sound effects really sell the weapon's fantasy, to things like how unique reload animation can add a lot of character to each weapon. We've increased the variety of weapons by including new weapon types, but also through a host of fun and unique weaponry. We have things like the Bourse Blaster that fires out tumors that can explode like grenades, or can even be eaten by the player.
This nigga say we shooting out tumors, bro? Tumors? They giving out terminal illnesses and guns? What? The fuck are we talking about here?
To things like how unique reload animation can add a lot of character to each weapon. We've increased the variety of weapons by including new weapon types.
This game
but
might
also
be the
through
best.
A host of fun and unique weaponry.
He
We
said
have things like the
shooting out
Bourse Blaster that fires out tumors that can explode like grenades, or can even be eaten by the player for additional health. We have a weapon called Rookie's Reward that will actually level up the more you use it throughout the game. And every time it levels up, it's got fun fanfare where it's like shooting out confetti and it's got a fun little setup. We have a really fun weapon called the pop-up gun. It fires out ad drones that will distract your enemies with corporate ads, slogans, and jingles. While your enemies are distracted, you can focus fire on them or explode these drones for additional damage. New to the Outer Worlds 2 are throwables. So you can use frag grenades to flush out enemies, smoke grenades to camouflage and escape, distraction devices to bait enemies into a stealth attack.
Dummy, I love this.
And even science grenades that will levitate enemies, allowing you to fire upon them while they float helplessly.
That gives me Mass Effect vibes. The first Mass Effect, if anybody knows.
And of course,
chain lightning
science weapons are back. We have returning favorites, like the Shrink Ray. This time it's been upgraded so you can shrink your enemy down to the size of a sprat and run over them, exploding them into bits.
The Shrink Ray, that was probably my favorite one from the first game, so we brought it into the second game, but we improved it though. So instead of shrinking your enemies for a short period of time and having them re-expand, this time they stay shrunk, and we actually added in the ability to step on them and kind of squish them and kick them, because we knew that that was the player fantasy. We knew that's what everybody wanted to do. They wanted to step on the enemies, they wanted to kick them, so we made sure to double down on that stuff.
In addition to things like our returning favorites, we also have some really fun and unique new science weapons. One of them is called the Armageddon. This one's really cool because it actually shoots out these masses that are like these little arms that will stick to people or cover or all kinds of different things, and they will continue to just hit them until they get destroyed. And we have another one that's just super cool called the Spectrum Dance Saber. This is a melee weapon that actually lets you attack to a musical beat. And if you continue to do that, you'll actually get additional bonuses each hit you do. One of my personal favorite weapons is called the Big Bang. It's just a big freaking gun that uses material harvested from rifts to shoot out a giant ball of energy, vaporizing everything in its path. Now, ammo's extremely rare for this weapon, but you can use it in just the right situation to devastating effects.
Like another great one is Gary. If you wear Gary, he will lash out at your opponents as you're walking through combat. So we even have science armors, and we've really kind of shown off what we thought was really great for the player from a science perspective.
We're all about letting people play the game their way.
Game of the
There's
fucking
some players
year.
who prefer to be immersed
I'm
in a
saying until
first-person
people
view,
understand.
taking in all
Game
the
of the
details.
fucking
But there
year.
are others who really prefer to take the
Hold
world
on.
in
Let
from
me
a
take a
third-person
quick pause to take a jab at my friend. And they gonna try to say Marvel Rivals was game of the year this year when there's games like this. Even though this game ain't coming out this year, but games like this come out like once every year. Marvel Rivals game of the year 2025. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all niggas was tripping. That niggas been tripping.
Why not allow both? Well, now you can swap between the two, letting you enjoy the experience in whatever way you like.
Oh, now I can play in third person?
One of the things I really like about having the third-person mode is being able to see all of the fun and unique armors and armor combinations and weapons that you can equip your player with. All of the actions that you can do in first person, so you're double jumping around, you get to see your character in that way. And you get to take in the world and see things in a different
W.
light.
What are we talking about here? Turn this shit off. What are we
The Outer
talking
Worlds
about?
2 is really the biggest
What are
game
we
we've ever
talking about?
made. Bigger choices, more reactivity,
Best
more
game.
weapons, more things to find in each of the worlds the players can
Best
visit.
game.
The team has done incredible work bringing
Everybody
the Outer
shut
Worlds
the
2
fuck
to
up.
life.
Best game. You
And
can
we
pee
can't
in this
wait for
game?
you to play it.
Even though we've always been a multi-project studio, this is going to be the first time we've ever released 3 games in 1 year. It feels amazing to do. We're
Evolved
so
is
excited
pretty
for
good.
more people to be
And
playing our
Grounded,
games.
and they made Grounded 2.
It is truly an exciting time here at Obsidian. We're exploring worlds big and
It's
small
everywhere.
while expanding on franchises that we've created, and we have no plans to slow down. We hope you all continue to come along with us as we do what we do best, make your worlds
Let's
your
go.
way.
Game of the year. Pack it up. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I just remember. Fucking Grand Theft Auto is supposed to come out next year too. Fuck. Fuck. Damn. Either this or man, no, man. Don't give it to fucking Grand Theft Auto. Outer Worlds 2, Game of the Year. I'm gonna fuck. I'm still stamping it. Still stamping it.
With the Outer Worlds 2, we're all about the best place to play, which is also the
I'm
promise of
gonna
Xbox.
stay tuned. I'm gonna stay
You
tuned
can
to
play the
Grounded
Outer
2.
Worlds 2 on this Xbox, but it may be hard to play it when you're staring at all these beautiful holes. Let's cut that. You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox. Oh yeah, now that's Microsoft. Or you can take a phone call on this Xbox, then play the Outer Worlds 2 right after. Excuse me, I'm getting a call. Hello? What am I doing? I'm playing the Outer Worlds. Hello? Yeah, this is Mark. I didn't know I had jury duty today. You can play the Outer Worlds 2
Fucking
on this
dickhead.
Xbox, but it takes 2 people to lug around safely. We're gonna go up to my apartment, okay? And this is an Xbox you actually wear that also plays the Outer Worlds 2.
Are you serious?
What do you think, Claire?
This is amazing.
Are you
yeah.
playing?
I think so.
Game of the year.
Fantastic. So now this is actually not an Xbox, so you cannot play the Outer Worlds 2 on it. Can't play anything on this. I
Outer
guess
Worlds
Bread.
VR?
You ever play
Outer
Bread where
Worlds
you
2
take it out
VR?
of one slot,
Might have
put it
to
in the
grab it.
other? I don't have friends. If you pre-order the premium edition now, you'll get early access, which is like a prequel to the sequel,
Oh, yeah,
or
I'm getting this.
or is launch the sequel to the pre-order, or like why are any of us alive at any time?
Yeah, I'm
It
just
doesn't
doing
matter.
this review.
Either way, my job here is done. It's time for the Grounded 2 portion of the Direct, which is sort of like the sequel to the Outer Worlds 2 portion of the Direct, which I
What's up,
absolutely
King
just hit a home
Harris?
run with. You know, it's really nice to see my influence go on to other games. Take it away, team.
Yeah, that's a quest. That's the quest 3, actually.
And big exit.
Make that money, King Harris. Make that money. All right, let's see Grounded 2, because Grounded 2 comes out pretty soon.
We're so proud of Grounded. What started as a small passion project to make a quirky game where you're shrunk down to the size of an ant, trying to survive in a backyard, grew into something way bigger than we ever imagined. Over 25 million of you jumped in, explored, built, crafted, and bought up
Shit,
giant
I might
bugs
too, because I
together.
want a quest.
Y'all
I got
helped
the
make
old one.
entire
I got the old
experience very
Oculus, but I
special
need
to us.
I need me a new one.
The team's been cooking up a ton for Grounded 2, and we're so excited to talk about it.
All right, let's
I'd
see if
grease some
Grounded
palms to
2
steal
gets
a bit of
talked about
time
the
from
same way
direct to
Outer
give you a
Worlds 2
deeper
did.
look. There were so many possibilities and ideas that didn't make it into the first game. So with the sequel, we have the chance to dream bigger. To achieve those dreams, we partnered with the amazing folks at Eidos Montreal. Together, we're taking Grounded from the backyard to an even larger world, the Brook Hollow Community Park.
When we started working on Grounded 2, we knew that we wanted to make a bigger world. Fortunately for us, Eidos Montreal became our main partner on developing Grounded 2. They have a lot of similarities to the sorts of things that are important to us at Obsidian. They tend to make very narratively strong games. They make games with really deep characters and great character progression. They make games with great gameplay.
Everyone at Eidos Montreal is thrilled and honored to be working with Obsidian Entertainment. Our two studios share a lot of DNA. The same things that are important to Obsidian Entertainment are important to us. Choice and consequences, player communities, and doing justice to great IPs and great franchises. The fact that we're the first partners that they're working with to make a sequel to their franchise feels like we're an important part of their history.
The events of Grounded 2 take place 2 years after the first game. The same 4 teenagers are returning.
So there's Max, Hoops,
Willow,
okay.
and Pete.
They're a couple years older, which means they've gone through a bit more high school, a bit more mature. It's 1992, the world's a little bit different, but we're still in that fun, nostalgic era of the early 1990s. In Grounded 2, we're moving the action out of the backyard and into the Brook Hollow Community Park. Not only is it bigger, it allows us to tell a lot more stories and expand the world of Grounded by exploring what the community of Brook Hollow has been up to and what they've been through.
The park overall is about 3 times the size of the backyard, and our initial starting area is actually the same size as the entire backyard from the first Grounded. The reason we wanted to move into a park wasn't just to create a bigger world, but was to give us the opportunity to explore the community of Brook Hollow and what secrets have they been hiding.
What we love and what we're excited about in terms of the park is the opportunity to create environments and landmarks that are mundane at normal size, but are colossal wonders when you're the size of an ant. Everything from a giant trash can to a community picnic table or a snack bar. All of these areas come to life in a brand new way.
Part of the fun in Grounded 2 is that the park was evacuated really quickly right before our teens were shrunk. And that means that the park has been sort of turned upside down and is in a topsy-turvy state. And that leads to really fun environmental storytelling, but it also
this
leads
doesn't
into
sound
the
as
creation
exciting
of
as
amazing
Outer Worlds
biomes
2.
for
But
our characters to explore. One of my
we'll
favorite
see.
examples of this is the ice cream cart. In all of the commotion, the ice cream vendor's cart has been knocked over and its contents have spilled out into the ground.
There's bees
and what this
here.
means for our young adventurers is that they'll be able to explore this frozen cave
There's
of
bees.
interesting
There's all
challenges
kinds of shit here.
and colorful Lovecraftian horror.
We have one anthill that's
sorry,
actually
y'all.
somebody decided to bury a bunch of toxic stuff in the park. And so there's all these toxic chemicals under the ground. The environment looks very cool and very spooky with all of these sort of chemical pools. And of course, nothing can live down there except for one type of insect, the cockroach. We are oftentimes reinventing environments, and in future updates, you're going to see a ton of new stuff. You do a lot of fighting against insects of all shapes and sizes. We didn't just want it to look better, we also knew we wanted to add a new layer of strategy. The changes that we've made aren't limited to tuning animations or adjusting attack or defense numbers or making characters or insects move faster or slower. But we did all that too, but there's also an entire sort of rock, paper, scissors strategy involving light attacks, heavy attacks, and blocking. We've also added dashing as a new way to both get out of danger quickly or jump in for a quick attack.
Okay.
And almost all the insects
I'm
in
gonna
the
still
game
try it
have
out though.
these abilities now too. Sort of like a chess match, but one that's super frenetic, looks super cool, and is ultimately just a ton of fun. We're leaning into clear play styles for tanky warriors, low defense, high damage rogues, effect-wielding mages, and ranged hunters.
Oh no, I might be a ranged hunter.
In the first Grounded, we have mutations, and there were weapons and armors that favored different playstyles. In Grounded 2, not only will there be passive mutations, but there will also be active mutations. And a lot of those mutations support these archetypes.
My favorite way to play pretty
Or
much
I might
any
be
game
I might
is
be
chasing
a
after
tank
those
and let my
game-breaking
girl be a
builds.
hunter
And
or
that's why I'm
something
so
like that.
excited for what we're doing with archetypes in Grounded 2.
I'm all in on the rogue. Now, you can even dual-wield daggers. I've been dialing in this glass cannon build that stacks ambush, assassin, and cardio fan mutations with the wolfbane daggers and the wolf spider armor. It lets me open up combat with massive backstab damage that also inflicts venom. Then, I can use the extra stamina to reposition and try to dodge, rinse, and repeat. It's high risk, high reward, and absolute chaos in all the best way. I'm looking forward to seeing what wild combos the community comes up with and what they inevitably break once they get their hands on the archetype system. It's going to be awesome watching it evolve with player feedback and watching us try to keep up with all of your game-breaking builds.
One of the great things about Grounded is the variety of players it attracts, from builders to crafters and everything in between. If you've ever watched me on Casually Grounded livestream, you'd know that I'm neither. I am a murderer of insects. Personally, I prefer the term harvester. I love going out, hitting things, and bringing the materials like insect body parts back to my friends to use. This way, we keep progressing and playing together.
We're also trying to make sure that armor and equipment are easily understood by the player, especially when they're playing co-op with their friends. It was really, really important for us to deliver on all of that for the bigger space and experience, because that was the only way we could truly support the feature the community has been asking for since the very first Grounded release. Mounts. Our mounts, we call them buggies, have an entire suite of moves and have their own special abilities and attacks.
We really wanted the buggies to be an extension of the player in every way possible. And that meant making sure that buggies had unique and valuable abilities across all the core pillars of Grounded. So that doesn't just mean exploration and travel. That has gameplay implications for combat, crafting, and building as well. Just like how we wanted to expand on player playstyles throughout the game, we're going to make sure that every buggy that we add has its own personality.
I would want a bee mount, but I fucking can't stand bees. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna play Grounded just to kill bees.
And you don't want to fight while you're saddled on your buggy, you can jump off and they'll
I said
fight
what I
right
said.
alongside you and provide support.
I said what I said.
The Orb Weaver buggies
I'm gonna be
are
a bee
less
killer.
useful when it comes to general
I'm gonna be a
utility,
bee
like building a base or
murderer
harvesting.
at mass
But they're awesome when it
genocide.
comes to combat.
Mass genocide.
Sure, their defenses
Ooh, a
are
prey
super
mantis
strong,
mount would be
but
dope.
they're heavy hitters. They're also super fast, and they have some great special abilities, like a scream that allows them to stun lesser-powered insects, and the ability to shoot webs and entangle other creatures. So the Orb
this game's
Weavers
gonna
won't
be
be your
good.
base-building buggy. You should use the Red Ant Soldier for that. But they're super fun for exploration and combat. Red Ant Soldiers and Orb Weaver Spiders will be available at Game Preview launch. There will be others in the future, but those are the two we're starting with. The connection that our Grounded community has with us is something we want to keep forging with the sequel as we make an even bigger game than the original.
Pretty much from day one, we knew we wanted to return to game preview for Grounded 2. Sure, it comes with some trade-offs, like the game's not done and it's out to the world, but there's so much value in building it alongside the community. Buggies change how you traverse and navigate the park. What we're doing with Grounded 2 is we're actually keeping zip lines held back so we can see how players engage with buggies, and then we can tweak zip lines to bring them back over time to really complement that buggy experience and make exploring the park far more fun. That kind of feedback loop helped shape the original Grounded, and we wanted to shape the design for Brook Hollow Park, archetypes, buggies, all
Are
of
there
it.
mosquitoes in this game? I ain't gonna lie.
One thing
I'm
that stood out
killing
immediately,
mosquitoes
players
and
blaze
bees
through
for
our
sure.
content, especially the story. That makes sense. Story, characters, world building, that's kind of Obsidian's thing. It's the flavor we bring to the survival genre. So this time, we're starting with a much bigger baseline.
There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will.
One of our favorite parts of the first
Well,
game
how did they
was
get
watching the
miniaturized?
community uncover clues and spin up theories.
Well, how
This
did they
time
get-
around, we're leaning
how
even
did
more
they
into
get
that. And we'll be
miniaturized this
keeping a
time?
close eye on what our players discover and how they interpret it. because you never know what might inspire us as development moves forward.
We really started to hit our groove at the end of Grounded 1. We found that being open about what we were planning and then following through was key to building trust with the community. As a small team, we had to experiment with update pacing and scope, and what we found resonated the most with all of you were bigger, beefier updates, even if it took us a little longer.
Is there
to
bees?
land. So
Tell me there are
that's the
bees.
plan.
I'll go play
Larger,
Grounded
more
1 right now.
complete
Just
updates, spaced out
become a
just
bee
enough
murderer.
So we can take your feedback seriously
Oh.
and make every drop count.
Oh, just to
You
kill
can
all
expect it on
bees,
big
man.
updates,
I won't play the game.
bugs,
I'll
new
log
biomes,
on
new
with
building
my
pieces,
friends and be
all
like,
the
yeah,
good
look, I'm killing all the
And
bees in the area.
we're
I'm
launching
getting
with a
off. I'll
public
see y'all later.
roadmap so everyone knows what to be excited about. in the future.
All of us at Obsidian
Yes.
Entertainment and IDOS
I
Montreal
can kill
are
bees.
super excited about how close
Oh.
we are to letting all of you
Cannot
players
wait.
get shrunk a second time.
Oh, that
and
excited
explore
my
the all-new
soul.
park on buggies
Oh.
in Grounded 2.
I can't
If
wait
you're
to
a
kill
returning
bees.
Grounded player, we're really looking forward to you experiencing all the improvements. If this is your first time getting tiny, then all I can tell you is that a world with an entirely new
Stink bugs are in the game?
and an entirely new feel
I
awaits
missed
you in
out.
Brook Hollow Park.
I missed out. Oh,
It's
hell
time
no.
to ride together
Hell no.
and survive together.
I might have to play this game now. But no, this one's about to come out, right? Yeah, I think Grounded 2 is about to come out. There won't be no point. It comes out. Oh, it comes out later this month. Oh, never mind. No, it comes out later next month. My bad.
We have been expecting you.
Nightmare Fuel is crazy. All right, I think this is it.
We can change the world as we know it.
Yeah. The last couple of seconds, then we'll do my full review.
Let's do this. I'm in.
I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
Here's to playing in the mud. And when we need their help, they send us a hero. Here we go. Please follow me.
Oh, I am. Oh, most definitely. Clock it. Clock that T. I'm definitely playing Grounded 2.
Keep your filthy pickers off me! You think I care?
Grounded 2 is getting played for sure now.
This is gonna be
When I start foaming at the mouth when I kill a bee, don't say nothing, Simone. Don't say nothing. I'm gonna fucking drool. Trying to tell you, that's how much I despise bees. Fucking despise them.
Had enough yet? Form up! It's game time, baby!
I'm glad to watch. I'm glad to fucking watch. All right. So what did I think about this? It was a whole fucking W. Other than like maybe 3 games, I would say 2, and then Call of Duty is whatever. Call of Duty is always going to be whatever. But other than that, every damn game I seen was a fucking W. Every fucking game was a W. Outer Worlds 2, I ain't gonna lie, it stole the show for me. But everything else, fucking W. Except for those 2 to 3 games I mentioned. Bro, like, Xbox is cooking. The Ally, we just need a release date. I ain't gonna lie to you. We need a release date. Other than that, Sony, whew, I ain't gonna lie. They dropped a bomb on you, baby. Song and all. They dropped a fucking bomb. And they went last because y'all just had y'all state of play like a couple of days ago. I was going to do that one, but I was like, oh, I got too late. I even did this one a day late. I did Xboxes a day late. So I'm kind of like, damn, I shouldn't even did Xboxes a day late, but I did. But yeah, Sony, you lost, man. I don't know what to tell you. Look, I know I'm an Xbox fanboy. I'm not gonna lie, I am an Xbox fanboy. But Sony, you can't tell me that this wasn't fire shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I have all 3 consoles, but Sony, you cannot tell me this ain't fire shit. Xbox went in the back and grabbed the rocket launcher, bro. They came back outside like, yeah, we blowing up everything. I don't know what to tell you. And it's all 2026, so it's all going to be the anniversary of Xbox next year. Bro, what are y'all going to do? PlayStation, y'all here. Y'all have to be. Sony people got to be mad as fuck. They got to be choking. They got to be salty as fuck, man. I don't know what to tell y'all boys. Tell y'all boys and girls, it might be over for Sony. It looking real. I think Sony dropping a hell, but Sony ain't got fucking Steam. Sony ain't got Game Pass. My dude, all most of these games we getting for free. W Microsoft. Y'all came with the big guns, man. Y'all showed why y'all got the money. Y'all showed why Microsoft, Xbox, y'all got the money. Y'all just dropped y'all nuts. Period. All right, but we gonna get out of here, y'all. Thanks for everybody watch. Thanks for everybody watch live. I'll edit this and get this up on YouTube as quickly as possible. Y'all see some of the shorts on YouTube and TikTok, but Sony, you lost. Period.